Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm showing a super tasty snack recipe. It's called masala vada or dal vada. As the name suggests, this vada is most famous snack with different spices in it, making it most aromatic and tasty. This vada is like go-to thing in my family, be it festival, celebrations or those cold, dull, rainy days. Before I start, please support me by subscribing to my channel. Firstly, we have to soak chana dal for 1.5 hours to 2 hours. So, I'm taking 1 cup of chana dal, which is also called as shenagapappu in my language. Rinse the dal well and add hot water to it to speed up the process of soaking. Make sure the water should be hot where you can place your finger in it comfortably. The spices we require for this vada are 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 dried red chili, 1 small fresh ginger piece, 2 green chilies as they're less spicy, half a teaspoon of peppercorns, few curry leaves and 1 teaspoon of coriander seeds. I'm also going to add cinnamon powder later, but if you haven't got it, add a small piece of cinnamon stick. Now add all the spices to the blender jar along with 1 teaspoon of salt. Pulse it for a couple of times till the spices are coarsely crushed. Then add soaked chana dal. Start blending. As you can see, the dal doesn't blend that well. Most people keep mixing it and try to blend it without adding any water, but it takes a long time to blend. So, to speed up the process and save some time, I'm going to take 1/4 cup of water to 1 cup of chana dal which I've soaked. I'm not going to add whole 1/4 cup at once. Instead, I'm going to add half of it first and then I'm going to blend it for a couple of seconds until the dal is crushed coarsely. This is nicely crushed here. You can see there's some pieces of dal left in it. So I'm going to take half of the quantity and keep it aside. Now for the remaining batter, I'm going to add the water which is left in the 1/4 cup which I have taken earlier. I'm going to add it and blend it into a smooth paste. You can see the difference between two textures. One is coarsely crushed and this is crushed as fine, which is like a smooth paste. These simple steps while blending make the vada super crispy from outside and soft inside. Mix everything well and then add a tablespoon of ground rice. Ground rice is nothing but rice rava. By adding this, the vada becomes more crispy. Then add 1/4 cup of gram flour, which is also called as besan, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon powder and 1 teaspoon of red chili powder. Mix everything well, and just in case if you think you accidentally added more water while blending, then you can fix this by adding more gram flour, and make sure to adjust the salt after adding flour. For frying vadas, I'm taking some sunflower oil in a deep pan and heating on medium flame. Just before frying the vadas, add a handful of chopped coriander leaves and half of an onion. By adding this at last, the onions and coriander leaves doesn't release a lot of moisture in the batter, so the vadas don't absorb a lot of oil while frying. And also check the seasoning in the batter, and if you need any adjustments, you can adjust at this point. Oil is nice and hot here. As you can see, it's starting to smoke slightly. Now, take small amount of batter and carefully drop into hot oil. You can also use a spoon to do this. And also, I'm not going to shape any vadas, as I'm going to share a super easy tip with you guys to make these vadas super crispy after frying. After adding vadas, don't try to mix them or turn them. Let it be like that for a couple of seconds. Once the vadas have light crust on outside, try to move them gently and flip them over. And make sure the flame is on medium heat. The vadas are frying for 1 to 2 minutes here. They started to get crispy from outside, but they're not completely cooked from inside. Now, I'm going to remove them. Just strain it on the side of the pan for a couple of seconds so the excess oil can drip back into the pan, and then place them on a kitchen tissue. These vadas are like half cooked now. I'm going to refry them again to make them more crispy. These vadas have a very light color on them, and as you can see in the video, they absorb very little oil if you make the batter right. Now I'm placing these half-cooked vadas in a kitchen tissue and I'm pressing them flat, and then I'm dropping them back into hot oil. As you press the vadas, you can see there are uneven sides for them. These uneven sides become more crispy once they are fried. This is a tip which is used by many street vendors to make their vadas more crispy. On medium flame, fry the vadas until they're completely cooked through and turn golden brown in color. The masala vadas are already here. They turn nice golden brown in color. Now I'm going to remove them by straining at the side of the pan and placing them back on the tissue paper. Preparing these vadas in this way is very easy, as you can prepare the half-cooked vadas beforehand, and just before serving to your family and friends, just fry them completely and then serve the hot and crispy vadas to them. They will really love it. Even though I double fry these vadas, they absorb very little oil, as you can see in this video. The masala vadas are all ready here. And they're really tasty, guys. Do give it a try, and you can share your feedback on my Instagram or comment section below. And once again, you can see they absorb very little oil if you make the batter right. You can serve these vadas on their own or with coriander and mint chutney. But my family's favorite is this little spice powder which I'm making now. I'm taking equal quantities of coriander powder and salt and mixing them together. Now sprinkle this powder on top of the vadas. Finally, garnish them with some raw onion slices. Do give it a try like this, and I hope you like it. I hope you liked today's video. If so, please hit the like button. And please do subscribe to my channel, as I'm going to show you 2 curry recipes by using these masala vadas, which goes really well with dosa as well as rice. So please be subscribed to my channel so you won't miss my further notifications. Thank you so much for watching today's video. See you all in my next video. Until then, bye.